What's going on, guys? Victor Perez here for Networks Mobility and Management Projects team. Today's video is going to cover the Aruba UXI Sensor Migration process, the mounting process, and what it all entails. So let's get started. The Aruba UXI migration process. Basically what we'll be doing is we're going to be going into every hospital or every NHE site that has the 7-signal Sapphire eyes currently deployed in, and we're going to do a one-for-one swap with our new Aruba UXI sensors. Just to give you guys a quick recap or refresh on what the 7-signal Sapphire eyes look like. Got a couple of them back here, but starting with the smallest one, we have the 7-signal Model 500 or 500 series Sapphire eye, and then we have the 2100 Sapphire eye. Now, every single Aruba UXI sensor will come labeled with its next generation iteration. For the 7-signal Sapphire eyes, you're going to see a E1, 10, and then for our Aruba UXI sensors, you're going to see an E20, and so on and so forth. Now, this is the box that our Aruba UXI sensors come in. And when you open the box, you will see the Aruba UXI sensor. Pretty nice. Comparison to our current sensor iteration. So, basically, now in the box itself comes a hex key, and then you also get drywall screws. Now, why is that? That is because, first and foremost, these sensors are meant to be installed on the walls. So 4.5, 5 feet off the ground, they need to be flush up against the walls. And as you can see, we've got a mounting plate back here. And the reason for that is because oftentimes us as individuals, our clients, all of that, when they're walking around using their phones, 9 times out of 10, they have it chest height, as they're walking and looking at their devices, or they're on their phones up here. So Aruba would like to have these placed up against the wall so that they're able to pick up on client devices much better. However, for this rollout, we're going to be installing them to the ceiling, and I will cover what that looks like in just a bit. But just briefly, I wanted to show you one of the things that you get in the box, like I said, is the hex key as well as the drywall screws, and that is because this mounting plate that goes on the wall, it's called a Kensington mounting kit, and basically you would unscrew back here, and then this piece slides off, and you would install this on the drywall, and then just install your sensor back on there, tighten it up with your hex key, etc. Which means that when you guys are done with these boxes, please don't throw them out. Please bring them back, just because for the future, when we begin the process of installing them on the drywalls or wherever, you want to have everything ready to go just in case. So now, this right here is the T-bar ceiling grid mounting kit. Okay, and in the mounting kit, you get multiple pieces. You get a mounting bracket. Now, I've only labeled these for myself. A lot of these will not be labeled, but just so you know, this is the mounting bracket. This is your 15/16 ceiling grid adapter. As you can see, it's wide enough to fit a standard ceiling grid. And then this is your 9/16 ceiling grid adapter, same exact thing. So depending on the site that you're going to be installing these sensors in, you'll select your ceiling grid adapter accordingly. Now again, when you're done with the ceiling grid adapters and everything, please bring back all of the other ceiling grid adapters that are within the box. There's about 5 to 6 pieces, I believe. So we'd like to have all of those back just in case in the future we need to use them. So now I'll show you how to install your mounting bracket and your ceiling grid. So on the back of this, as you can see, I did not remove the mounting plate from this. So just so you see, you're gonna grab your mounting bracket and you're going to place them into these 4 inserts like so. And then from here, you're gonna go ahead and slide down or slide up depending on whichever orientation you have your sensor in. And then once you slide it, you're gonna hear it click. And that is how you know it's locked in, it's not going anywhere. And then this is what attaches to your ceiling grid adapter. So in our particular situation, we've got the 9/16 ceiling grid. So I'm gonna use the 9/16 ceiling grid adapter. And what I will do is this little nub here, I'm gonna go ahead and line it up with the middle groove here. Once I place that on there, twist it in, and you're gonna hear a click. And that's locked in, ready to go, and that's not coming off. To remove the ceiling grid adapter, all you have to do is, there are 2 fins on each side. Opposite. All you're gonna do is squeeze that in and twist it back out. And that's how that comes off. To remove the mounting bracket, all you have to do is pull on this tab here and slide it up. You're done. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is you're going to install your ceiling grid adapter first. Once you have that installed, it makes it easier to install your sensor. And once you have this piece installed there, so it's gonna hang, you come right behind that with your sensor, place it in, and you're going to just twist, and that hangs like that. And then the cable gets connected from the back side here. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a live demonstration of what that looks like. So let's go ahead. All right, so this is gonna be the live demonstration of our Aruba UXI sensor using our 9/16 adapter for our 9/16 grid. And yep, let's get started. So I've prepared the work area here already. What I'm gonna do first, and actually before I even do that, just wanna show you guys briefly. Once you secure this to your grid, if by any reason you need to remove it, you've got these 2 pieces that if you press down, it will allow you to remove your adapter off of the grid, just in case. You're gonna find your inserts and you're going to place one of them first, slide it into your grid, and then the other one, you're going to do the same thing. And that is secured, locked in place, and you can actually see the ceiling grid from below. Next, I'm gonna find the groove on the sensor, and I'm gonna line it up with this nub. Once it's in, you're gonna twist and lock it into place, and that is good to go. Then, once you're ready to run your cable, you're gonna come from the back here where there's a screw. Can't see that from your side, but you're just gonna connect it from the back and you'll be good to go. All right, and that concludes our Aruba UXI sensor migration process and ceiling mounting process. I hope this video has been fundamental in helping you guys out and learning how to install these sensors to the ceiling grid. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me at any time. I will be glad to help. Thank you guys for all of your help in this, in your efforts. I appreciate you all. Have a great day, great night.